Right. I'm gonna have to do a bottom end one because we're quite top heavy. So we've got Predator Hunting Grounds.
Shite.
It is fucking shit.
Is this? No. Is this the newest? The new one that got released not long ago?
Is it new, Damon?
Like PS4/PS5?
Yeah.
Where like it's like a Dead by Daylight type of thing.
Yeah, but it's fucking shit.
I do a play toy, similar thing. But like
know
games.
Oh well, yeah.
So like it'd be like cleaning windows, and there'd be the song "When I'm Cleaning Windows."
Yeah.
And you'd just be like waving at the camera, but it'd be like wiping the window behind you.
That's got to go in shy, hasn't it?
No, I toy back then.
No, that one. Fucking cleaning windows.
Yeah, but then there'd be a bit where like you're in the middle because you have to stand in the middle, and there'd be little ninjas, and you've got to go, and it'd go ka-ching, and you'd like hit them. But like if you missed one, it'd hit you, and they'd land on your face and be like, "Map, map, map."
Did you ever used to like make a girl one, and then you'd put the finisher as the what were it called? It was like a little cat fight or some shit, and it.
Oh, the way it's like.
Yeah.
Oh my
god. They'd be like rolling round together.
Oh my god.
I'd be like,
yeah. Oh my god. I completely forgot.
Yeah, I don't. That's like in my mind, and I'd be like, oh my god.
Of course I did that. Of course I did. And you used to which was I saying when they brought brown panties in, and you'd like be fighting, then you just rip the bra off. Oh, well, not the bra.
It was class. Like, and for some reason, everyone just told each other, each other's like login and password. I have no idea why. And then everyone ran home to change like the passwords. And then I logged in on Jordan Bell's account, and I just stole all his shit.
What a knobber.
All the shit you are.
Yeah, but that's what we were all doing. We were all doing that.
Wait, are we going straight into it?
Yeah, go on. You've literally just done it.
I know, but now I'm under pressure. Let me just think of it. Oh, I've gone shy. Go right, idiot.
I've gone shy.
I've gone very shy. Are you like all ready for this? Because they're like,
We're from West Ham. We're with Sandra, and we've got a jam sandwich.
right, guys, welcome back. Probably best intro ever. That's my Cockney accent from West Ham.
With Sandra.
We're joined by the usuals, Benjamin, Rajan V.
Hello there.
Hello.
How are we doing this separate day?
All the need for that.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't think we've got any stories, have we?
Yeah, I got a little story.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Little stories?
Yeah, so I've been eating a lot of Parma Violets.
No, grim. Yeah, right.
What?
Parma Violets?
Is this a story?
What's
The
that?
sweets.
You don't know what Parma Violet is?
No.
Oh, come on.
Parma Violets.
I'm not a real sweet.
It's like do you know like the little tube where there's little circles and there's loads of them?
Smarties.
No, like a really small, like they're like that.
Oh, them purple things.
Yeah.
Like there.
Lovely.
Right.
So I've been eating them, and my wee's been smelling like Parma Violets.
How many have you had? Like, how many have you eaten?
To be fair, occasionally, sometimes when we have a curry, I'll have a piss and I'll be like, curry? Like,
well, it does happen, like sugar puff.
I didn't know.
Curry?
Like,
Is that you?
does food make piss smell?
Yeah, of course it does. Parma Violets and sugar puffs.
But like,
And like
Cool.
pineapple.
I don't like pineapple.
Pineapple's nice.
I drink it.
Makes
pineapple.
my tongue hurt though after eating it, like 2-3 little
Yeah, because
pieces.
pineapple eats you. Did you know that?
No.
When you
Acid and shit.
pineapple, when it's in your mouth, the things in it start to eat you. That's why your tongue tingles.
I thought it was just because it's sour as hell.
No,
Like,
it's starting to like eat you. So like, if you had a piece of pineapple on your tongue for like an hour, your tongue would be like fucked because it'd be eating it.
Jeez, didn't know that.
Not
But
me.
pineapple's
Not me,
well
though.
nice. Is all
Because
I
I've
know.
got whole tongue.
Yeah, Hulk has got a steel tongue.
And then I've also got in my stories Damon Stiffy.
I remember.
So I forgot.
Yeah, it were. So in sex education in primary school,
okay.
did you ever like have any funny things happen to you? I can't remember how we phrased it, but I know the story. But like,
not really.
It just popped into me.
I can't remember like learning about it.
No,
So long ago.
I don't think we even properly did it. Like,
I remember having a lesson. And that's it. Like
I never
year
had
5. I think it
one
was.
in primary. I mean, high school. I never had any, and I know that there was some funny stuff that happened in one of them. But in primary school, we did like I think we did like 1 or 2, but we didn't really learn anything because anytime like penis or something was said, everyone just started laughing.
Wait, you didn't do it in high school?
No, I never did it.
We did it where we were watching videos, and it'd be one where it'd be a couple.
Did you condom the banana?
No, I didn't do that.
Mm.
But like the video, it were a guy. He'd come out naked in this hallway, like out of his bedroom, and it'd like freeze with his knob out, and it'd be like, "This is the penis," and then it'd show you all what the penis does, and then the woman would come out after.
They're showing you this at what age?
This were in like year 8 or something. Do you remember Mr. Backhouse in science?
I know you know.
It were in his lesson, and everyone was just like, "Oh," because the boobies were bouncing, and it were like,
"Oh!"
Like obviously we were like 12. This is like goldmine, but it were like, "Here is the vagina," and it's like, what is going on?
I never did this in high school.
Like...
I know. I remember like other people doing it. Like, so you've done it, and everyone were like, "Oh my god, so and so's done this lesson," but I never did that lesson.
I don't think I did either.
It had like an animation of a penis going inside as well, and it were like,
surely, like at the age of 12, you're still a bit young, aren't you? I feel to be like showing kids that.
I don't know. I mean, fucking, who were pregnant in like year 9 or year 10? Who was that?
True.
Someone was. I mean, she needed to know about sex education, didn't she?
Yeah. Someone in year 6 brought a dildo to school. And
one of the mums.
Well, this is the thing. Everyone, like, in the, what do they call it, play time, we all moved onto the field because she was, like, found with a bag in this bit, and that was where we used to play football on the mini courts with actual nets. And they were like, all these teachers like, where have you got this from? And they were like, you need to go away. This is serious. So I saw like the bag, but I didn't see the dildo. But she was a proper weirdo, like proper school shooter vibes. So it could have been a gun. But yeah, the stiffy stuff.
Go on.
Was because they were like, they'd give you a lesson, and then they'd be like, right, I want you to name one thing you've learned, and everyone were like going for like interesting things, and I'm just sat there like, I don't know what to say. So I was like, today I've learnt that a stiffy is called an erection. Who calls it a stiffy? And what's it all about?
A stiffy.
Stiffy. And I said that proper proud as well. Like, I've learnt.
I mean, it's pretty accurate analysis, to be honest.
It is, but everyone was saying proper interesting, cool stuff, and I was like,
that...
I can't remember. It was like stuff about the things we've just learnt.
Yeah.
Like,
and you're proud of your stuff.
Yeah. I said it. I remember like saying it and then just being like
smiling
back in my chair because I was like, bit hard that. Pun intended.
Yeah. And then other than that, it was proper foggy, yeah.
Foggy.
And it was really foggy.
Yeah, it was foggy.
Yeah.
No,
right. So I was driving home on motorway, and like it was proper ridiculous. Like
you on motorway, bloody hell!
I got motorway all the time.
Oh my god!
I was on motorway, and usually I just fly home. But like,
in a car,
there were no one in front of me, and there were no like oncoming traffic on the other side.
Yeah.
And it was so foggy, I literally couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And I was like going like 30 miles an hour on motorway.
Was this like last week?
It was like 3 days ago, some shit. 4 days
like
ago.
Thursday,
It
Friday,
was ridiculous. And then all of a sudden it just cleared up. And I was like, alright.
Yeah. Last week it was really,
crazy.
really bad.
Like,
Did you put your fog lights on?
Yeah. But I couldn't see nothing. Yeah. I was like, I was thinking like, I might just come off road in a sec. Because there's a little curve in there.
Fucking hell, we wish.
Yeah.
Foggy.
It was bad.
And they were chasing, man.
Yeah.
And he got me.
Bloody foggy, I want it.
Right, so what we're doing this episode?
A tier list. Video games.
Yeah.
I'll read the categories.
Yeah, so we've got some categories.
We've got GOAT. This is the best of the best. We've got very good, very nice. Then we've got worth playing. Then we've got meh. And then we've got shite. As in shite.
Thank you for clarifying.
Right, so who wants to start?
I'm going to slap them in here and then I'm going to do a tier list and it'll go on the Instagram.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So who wants to give the first?
I'd like to go first. Just
go on. Are we doing like alphabetical order or just
No,
just
do it.
there's a list.
Yeah, okay.
Just say one.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's go.
So number 1, The Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh,
Nearly forgot this.
so
but
good.
Where are you putting it? Because I think
It's not in GOAT. I think it's just one below GOAT. I think it's really, really good, but
I'd go very good, very nice.
yeah, is that below GOAT?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
second.
Very good, very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've played it, but it won't everyone seems to be like, oh, this is like the game. But for me, it was good, but it won't like.
Oh, I loved it. Man.
One of the. It won't like.
I played it
that
on
for me.
GameCube. That's why I played it on the first time.
But obviously,
So
we'll just go with that anyway.
yeah.
What, very good,
very
nice?
good, very nice.
No, I'll slap that in
First.
there. Then.
Am I first?
Yeah, well, yeah, come.
All right. So what I'm gonna put in out of all these lovely games, we'll start it off with Star Wars Battlefront 2
I've got that.
on
the OG one.
the PS2.
Yeah,
I think it's
Because
again,
I think
that was very
Battlefront 1 was like, that were good, but like I think Battlefront 2 they introduced you could play as the heroes,
yeah.
and that were like,
it's
back then it
close.
was like, wow.
It's
Yeah.
close for
Yeah.
GOAT and very good, very nice.
Yeah, I think it's very good, very nice as well.
Yeah, I would agree. Very good, very nice.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah,
Right.
but we have to be like, you know what I mean? We've got to be harsh with his thing.
Yeah, I've
of
got
course.
some that we're going to be sure.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna put in Little Big Planet.
Yeah.
Where are we putting that? I don't know. Are we doing because it's 1, 2, 3, and 4?
I think on certain games we will give it separate, but with games like this, I think you can kind of bunch them all into one. Like FIFA, for example, I think you can bunch that into one.
Yeah, definitely.
So with this, I would put it in worth playing personally. I would put it in the middle.
Yeah, I'd put it in the middle as well.
I
think
had a
it's
lot
fun.
of good times.
Yeah, it's
on
fun,
Little Planet.
but it's not like something that you can just go on it every single day in a way and just.
No.
It gets a little bit boring after a while, but it's
I
fun.
don't like it.
You don't like it?
I'd put it in there.
Really?
I've played it a bit, but I'm just like, what am I doing? I'm a little sack boy.
Yeah, like Jordan Bell on that game.
It makes it
like
look like-
you could create your own worlds and all that sort of stuff, and I used to do it, but
Yeah.
he actually was like a big creator on the game. Like his stuff got like
He made levels and shit, didn't
yeah. Well, I mean, everyone can make levels, but like
I
used to make like okay ones, but he used to like do like proper detail and shit. Like he'd spend like a long time doing it, and he'd get like 50,000 plus like players on his level and shit like that, which is like a lot on the game.
I used to like just going in and doing like there's a shark thing or something like you're on a ship and like the shark comes out and you need to like survive.
Jeff the Killer and stuff.
Jeff the Killer and the bomb
fun stuff like
bomb explosion
Bomb
thing that
survival,
you've got to like try and get to the bottom. Is it? Or something? I don't
they
know.
were really good times.
Really, really good.
It's more of just like a party game sort of thing. Like there's like loads of little mini games that you can play. Like you can play like mini golf and shit on there. That was fun. Like I'd give it a mid.
So should we just go with worth playing then?
Worth playing. Yeah, because I don't think it's like
it's not meh.
it's not on the level of Battlefront 2 and shit like that.
Yeah,
No chance. No chance.
No.
So I'm gonna throw in Vigor.
Have you played?
Did you play Vigor?
Have you played? It's fucking shit.
It is
I'm not playing it.
the most pointless thing.
You don't want to play it.
I have. Elliot Beasley were like, "Oh, come on, play this. It's really good."
Yeah,
So,
I think it was free, wasn't it?
bearing in mind, you load the game up and you're in a base. Which
it looks good at the start.
It's like, oh, this looks good, and then you get dropped into some shit.
It's like what I describe it as. It's you're in like a battle royale in a sense. Like you get dropped into like this area, but it's not fight to survive to the end. You go in, you get like loot, and then you get like to an extraction zone.
Yeah.
And
So
then then you get extracted, and then you bring that stuff back to your base. But other people are trying to kill you and take the loot and stuff.
Also, it's just an extraction game.
Yeah, but it's shit.
It is proper
Think about, in a sense, the Division DZ, but a lot worse. It is fucking shit. Like,
yeah, nah.
I literally got separated from them, and I was walking along, and they were like, "Oh, there's a guy there," and then it ended really quick, and I'm just like walking along, and then Beasley's like, "Right, we need to go now," and I'm like, "Go where?"
Because there's like a radiation. It's like the fog sort of thing, or the storm, or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's pushing you out.
Well, then, are you just putting in shit then?
I'm putting in shot.
Like we've got some that are like proper shit because you need to have like a good
yeah.
Well, that is shite.
So I might as well go with that anyways. The next one. So we might as well just go with the Division.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Mate,
I'm only going to rate the first one because I'm going to play the second one.
The second one,
I don't think I bought it.
I've played it.
I've played the second one. I don't mind.
It's nowhere near what the first one was.
What are we saying though? If we're being like critical,
I don't even think I didn't enjoy the first one because I didn't get the full experience.
I think
played for James Harris.
I think the first one, for the amount that we played and how much fun I had, it's not good, but it's just one below.
You think?
For me, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
So.
I
put it in worth playing.
I liked the fact of just going in and killing people, robbing their stuff, and then they come back after you, and you'd have like
the DZ were really good.
you'd have the thing on you, and people just try and kill you, and
when you're
going through subways, and you're going through buildings, and just from building to building trying to extract all the loot.
I can't remember what it was called, but like you'd have like it's like a most wanted. I think it was a most wanted.
Yeah.
When you got like
you're on the map.
And everyone were like, you had a massive bounty on you, and that was fun.
Yeah, and then you're trying to get out and going different ways of getting out, and then you're just like, shit, there's a team in front of us, a team behind us, and I really liked it.
I had good times, but I think if I'm being really critical, I think there's better stuff, and I think it's worth playing. I think the story were a bit. I mean, it's not really a story. Like it's more of like a looter shooter sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but I just think. I don't know, like, you're just shooting someone for, like, 400 bullets to kill him. Doing, like, a boss, and it's just kind of like... It's not like a big, like, beastie boss in, like, Spoiler Destiny and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, like, just a geezer with a bulletproof vest on.
Alright, so...
I just think...
So you've put it in worth playing. I've put it in, what is it? Very good, very nice. What are you putting in then? So should we just go worth playing?
It's in the middle.
Worth playing.
Yeah.
Speaking of Destiny, we'll just go to Destiny 1 then. What do we think from that?
Yeah, because Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 are definitely
very different.
We might as well do them both.
Yeah, we'll do them separate.
Destiny 1 go for me.
Yep, go.
For me.
Go titties. I remember.
What would you say for Destiny?
I remember getting it with my. I got Killzone with my PS4 when it came out. Destiny had just been released because COD were dog shit that year.
Yeah.
I think it was Advanced
No,
Warfare.
what happened? No, it wasn't that. What happened was we were waiting for COD to come out.
Oh, maybe.
And Destiny were on sale for like 20 quid.
Yeah,
and you were like, it was literally like 2 weeks away, and we were literally just waiting for it.
Yeah.
Because this was like big COD hype at the time. And we were like, oh, let's just get this to pass the time.
Yeah.
And I remember COD releasing, and I was just like, I don't give a shit, I want to play Destiny.
Yeah.
And like, I never expected it to be like...
The way it was, honestly, like, it's so good. Just the weekly stuff that you'd have to do, like, I remember every Tuesday going on and being like, well, I've got these strikes to do, then we've got Raid as well.
What were it called? The Nightfall as well?
Without dying, doing the entire thing on, like, proper hard difficulty and having different, what were it? Like elements and stuff like that, like where one would do more damage and one less.
Like the beam.
And then it'd be like, Exotic could drop, I'd get some dog shit, and he'd be there getting fucking Galahorn and whatnot, which was OP at the time.
Heart Moon as well.
And Heart Moon, and yeah, so it were very, very good. And then just the raids. Like,
obviously you didn't do it, but like the Trials of Osiris and shit were.
I mean, I kind of know what it was, but yeah, I kind of lost interest because of that. I just like the raids, and then they didn't bring the raid out at one time.
Yeah, it was like that arena shit one.
Yeah, and then they brought the arena out,
but that's when Trials came out. So that's
House of
when
Wolves, right? House of Wolves, yeah. And then they brought out Oryx.
Taken King.
Yeah.
That was when, like, if Taken King won it, I probably would have put it.
Yeah, so that's number one. Moving on to number two, Destiny 2. I put it
worth playing. Honestly,
yeah, it's worth playing.
I think they took out so much fun from the game. Like
they eliminated.
They made you feel like. I know that they changed it eventually, but. You felt from the launch, you weren't powerful. You had two primary weapons, pretty much, so you didn't have like some lovely secondary. Obviously, I know they changed that, eventually. But another thing, like they make it too easy to get the loot.
Yeah,
everything, like almost everything had an exotic quest.
Everything was
instead of like grinding to get like the Vex Mythoclast and shit like that. Like it'd be like, wow, I've actually got it, or like Hot Moonlight and shit, or whatever.
It took you so long.
It was hard to get like Icebreaker and all that sort of shit.
Like the amount of hours and the amount of weeks that we played it to get certain stuff, like the Icebreaker, like what was this on number 2 actually, where you got the black version of the Icebreaker or something like that.
It was the black hammer.
A black no. The Icebreaker, which would regen the thing. Yeah. Black Hammer would only regen the clip. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but you could keep shooting and you were getting crits.
Yeah, and you're getting crits. But then there were another one. It was just like a black version of the Black Ice, something like that. But you'd have to do that by defeating this boss within a certain amount of time or something. I think that
was Black Spindle.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it was the Black Hammer. It was the exotic version of that.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Stuff like that, and it was fun. But then they just eliminated all that, and they were like, "All right, you can have this, you can have this, you can have that." And the raids, to be honest, all right, I suppose. So yeah, just worth playing. And they got rid of shotguns and the heavy shared the ammo. I think.
When on launch,
something like that.
Shotguns and snipers, which were secondaries, were a heavy weapon.
Yeah.
So like you had to choose, like, so you'd have like a hand cannon, an auto rifle, and then it'd be like a shotgun, a sniper, a fusion rifle. I think were in there, which is like, what the fuck, and then line rifles and shit.
Yeah, they nerfed the movement a bit, didn't they? Have like blink as well. I think
everything. I think they just done the whole game.
Yeah, they kind of took a step back in a lot of things. But yeah, so worth playing, and the first one in GOAT. So go on, Damon. What
would you say about them? Even though we just ranted mental madness.
I'll just put them in where they'd go. But I don't think Destiny 2 is as bad as it gets.
Well, they did. I think it's worth playing. No, I don't think it's very good. 2
it's still worth playing, but it's not as bad as it.
Because like you never like experienced the first one with us when it first came out. Trust me, it was just like if it's worth playing, like let's just give it a 6 out of 10 for example, on average. Yeah, that is 9/10 out of 10. Like that's how good it was. It's levels above.
Yeah, I played Destiny 1. Like I started when I got it before Taken King came out.
But quite late that though, isn't it? Like
when I think of D1,
I thought the first 2 DLCs were like I did them to prepare for Taken King, because I literally bought Taken King and like, right, I'll play this, because I played a lot of Destiny 1, but it got to the point where just the same shit, and I was like,
but that is kind of what it is, because there's not that many things out there. Like the chess piece. Do you remember when we were trying to fucking push that Templar off the edge?
Yeah.
Like
this is what I mean. Like there were exploits in Vault of Glass, and then when they fixed it, it were like we couldn't do it, and then we had to learn how to actually do it and shit like that.
And like, what were they called? Them things that appear and you have to shoot them.
Oracles.
Yeah.
And we'd shoot up shit. We'd sit up top with like icebreakers and shit.
And then like on Crota, for example, when we'd use that, what's it called? That sword to try and get across. You'd pick up the guy's sword and get across, or he'd just be there and the host would disconnect himself and he's just there on the floor and you just batter him.
Yeah.
Like it's just fun times.
Yeah, and just like resin and getting all the heavy ammo and shit like that.
Yeah. That was at the start. Yeah, when before
it was just a good time.
Before the ogres and that. Right?
What's going on?
How was that? He's cut himself somehow. I don't know.
How? I've literally just been sat like that.
It's not bleeding. Just leave it.
Right. So we're going with GOAT and then.
Worth playing.
All right.
In my opinion.
What game you got from us?
Yeah, what you got?
Last of Us.
Well, it's just GOAT then, isn't
it? Yeah. Easy GOAT. Like,
are we doing both of them together or just separate?
I mean, we can do 1 and 2 if you want.
I think they kind of go together.
I think they're just the same.
Yeah. Like, I know a lot. The second one.
Second one was really. I mean, it got a bit of shit because of
the big.
Well, I can't really say unless you're not that bothered.
He knows what happens.
Yeah, I've watched the playthrough.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like the Abby side, for example, and playing as Abby and whatnot. Like a lot of people didn't like that because
but it gives you a perspective
did.
Because it's like in the show there's two sides to the story. Like, you put yourself in... If you played in the first game as Abby...
Yeah, obviously.
You'd think Joel's a knobby.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know it's shit to go from one to the other, but when you actually get
the
story...
It's that emotional roller coaster. It's like, fucking how's this happened?
And it's the switch, because
and then it's just
when the switch happens, it's like, big shit goes down, and it's like, bang, right, now you're Abby. It's
yeah.
What's just happened?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't want to do this, and then you do play it eventually, but yeah, I mean, just got tier, just very good, I suppose.
My favourite game of all time is Last of Us.
Right, I'm gonna just say this because it's time to say it. Smite. Obviously,
very good, very nice.
Fair enough. For me, obviously, go. Obviously, I've played it a ridiculous amount of hours into that game.
Yeah,
and I've put a lot of money into it.
I mean, I think we've all played it quite a lot. I mean, obviously you've played it more,
probably
double, but we've played it a lot.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you two, even though you've not played it as much as me, you've still played it hell of a lot.
Yeah, probably very good, very nice. But however, right, it's a game that you can't just go on and play. Like, you can't.
This is the thing with, like, not Division, Destiny and shit. Like, I feel like you can't just hop on. You have to, like, it has to be the main game. Because there's so many changes. Yeah. And nerfs and buffs and all that sort of stuff.
Like, with Smite, you have to learn all the items and what to do and what people build and what to build against them in order to beat them. Yeah. Where, like, a casual gamer is not going to know that stuff. So, like, I couldn't just, like League of Legends, for example, I couldn't just hop on and play it.
Yeah. That's the problem. When you, like, come and play with me now.
Yeah. It's so...
You're getting matched with people above where you are, and because you've got to a decent level, it still thinks that you are playing at that level. Do you know what I mean? Like, say you're level 100, you'll get matched with level 100s that might have been playing the game non-stop for months. Yeah. So then they're going to be better than you because you've had the break, and that is the problem. So,
like, looking at it from an outsider's perspective, I mean, it's not going to be very good, very nice for a lot of people because you can't just hop on and play and enjoy yourself. But obviously, because we've experienced it, it's in there. Definitely.
Yeah. So
I would say
that's fine by me. It's fine, guys.
Right, yeah, but it's like you got to be a virgin to play it. So.
Like, I've got a game, right, that I don't know if either of you played it.
Just say it and we'll.
It's called Super Mario Sunshine.
No.
No, honestly,
it depends what it were on.
I've played Super Mario on DS and shit, but
I've played them on Game Boy. That's the one.
I've only played on DS.
This was on GameCube. Are we pointing him, seeing as only I've played it? Or should I just choose a different one?
Yeah, choose a different one. We need to have at least two of us.
But very, very good. Like, honestly, for its time, it was so fun. However, okay, so I'll go for something else. Let's go for Uncharted.
Oh god.
Right, let's just do it as a whole because they follow on, right? The stories follow on.
You will be able to hear that.
No, you won't.
No, it's fine. I'm not a police siren, is it? Like,
yeah,
right, yeah. So Uncharted. I've always growing up, I played a lot of Tomb Raider because Tomb Raider were like bare old, and Uncharted came a little bit later. However, as I got older, I played Uncharted and I'm like, this is pretty good.
Uncharted for me, like, I would say,
it's literally the same game.
But Uncharted for me is better than Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I think it is.
I used to love Tomb Raider, but Uncharted, it's literally like watching a film.
Yeah.
Like,
really, really good. I'll probably put it in.
It's like Indiana Jones. Like, it's more Indiana Jones than Tomb Raider. It's very good, very nice, I think. But I mean,
I think it's worth playing personally. I mean, it's good.
Better than worth playing.
I don't know. For me, I mean, they're good, but I never really got hooked.
2 and 3 they're so good. Number 2 is one of my favourite games.
Probably because there's a woman in it.
I can't remember.
She's got a British accent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but then you've got number 3 with Jason Statham knockoff on it. Where it's like, my name's Cutter. There's a big bald guy.
It's like, what have we got in very good, very nice?
Hit and Run, Battlefront 2 and Smite.
See, would it go in the same category as like Battlefront
Uncharted
2?
For me is on par with it. Like, you've got Little Big Planet, Division and Destiny 2 in worth playing. Uncharted's better than all them 3.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, we'll go with, put it in that then. Worth playing. What do you think, man? Have you played it like properly?
I played the first one, and it was a long time ago.
So
Your dad loves Uncharted.
I don't really like. You know that I don't really play like single player games.
Yeah.
But
So,
what would
For me,
what
I'd
would
put
your
it
dad
in worth
pick?
playing.
What would your dad pick?
My dad had put it in GOAT though. That's the thing. My dad had put Dead Space, Last of Us, Tomb Raider, Uncharted. They're all off in GOAT. He plays them all. He just plays them.
Alright.
I think very good, very nice.
We'll just put it very good, very nice then. Yeah,
Perfect.
because it is better than what you listed in the worth playing, I suppose, as well.
Right. I'm gonna have to do a bottom end one because we're quite top heavy. So we've got Predator Hunting Grounds.
Shite.
It is fucking shit.
Is this is this the newest, the new one that got released not long ago?
Is it new, Damon?
Like PS4/PS5.
Yeah.
Where like it's like a Dead by Daylight type of thing.
Yeah,
You can't
but
now.
it's fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. All right, I'll just go with what you. I've not played it, but I know what
It
you're
is
game
shit.
you're about.
I don't know what that noise was that you made. Either.
I was just thinking, no, because I was going to say, is it like the old one or new one? Anyway, I was just thinking, okay.
You were like,
Is it
Yeah.
shite?
Yeah, it is shite. I mean, it's only me and you that have played it, so we're saying it's shite. There's no to say about it. It's just to fill the bottle.
Like when you're playing a game called Predator Hunting Grounds and you don't see the predator,
yeah.
Oh,
something's gone wrong.
You can go invisible, can't you?
Yeah, but we didn't see
like, as
the
in, like, you'll be there running around going mental for like 20 minutes and you won't even see him.
Yeah.
Because the predator's controlled by someone and
Yeah.
Imagine Dead by Daylight, but you never see the kill.
yeah.
So you just
But why?
doing
What's
generators.
the guy doing? The predator?
He's supposed to be finding you, and he can see you.
So
I don't
clearly
know
he's
how.
just a shit predator, isn't he?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
but
played
like,
a
I
couple
think
of
I
games.
played as a predator one time and you just kind of like you can jump around the trees and stuff, but it's so I don't know, it's just shit. I don't know how to explain it. It's just
It's
shite.
not. If you're playing as a predator and not having fun, then what's the point?
Fair enough.
I haven't even seen Predator, but I know Predators.
Right. I know that we said we're top heavy, but right, that's all I've kind of got. I've got like good A-list games.
You have to like
But then again, I've got some like Nintendogs. What do we think of Nintendogs?
Meh.
uh,
It's
I
a
don't
game for
really
like
give a shit.
4-year-old girls, isn't it? I played it for. I have played Nintendogs for a bit, but then I'm
It's
just
a
like,
game for kids, definitely. For like
after 20
very,
minutes,
very
I
young.
don't touch it again.
Yeah, what for like forever.
It's like 20 minutes of. Oh, this is kind of.
I remember getting my first DS. I think it was in 2005 or 10.
No, you're an old company.
Oh yeah, like you can talk. Yeah, I think I was 10, 2005 or 2004. But Nintendogs, I remember getting the very first DS that came out, the silver one. It was very nice, very cool, very suave. But yeah, I'd probably put it in there. I don't think it's quite.
It's not
quite
dog shit because
it's not
like
shy. It's,
if I'd have got it when I was younger,
Back then it was like quite cool. Wasn't
yeah,
it?
because
Yeah.
that was like the new thing, wasn't it? Like all these.
Have you ever played
Tom
iPad?
Kochis and all
No,
that. No.
No, it don't matter. It's like on PS3, I think. There's a little camera and it's like
I know what
does
it is.
the room, and it's like a Nintendogs, but
Mm.
it's when you're looking at the TV, it's like wow, it's there, but it's not.
All right.
iToy, do you ever play iToy? Similar thing. But
Is that
like
not
games.
Oh well, yeah.
So like it'd be like cleaning windows, and there'd be the song "When I'm Cleaning Windows."
Yeah, I
and
know
you'd just
what
be
you
like waving at the camera, but it'd be like wiping the window
Yeah.
behind you.
That's got to go in shy, hasn't it?
No, iToy back then. Was
No,
fucking
that
class.
It
fucking
won't
cleaning
matter.
windows.
Yeah, but then there'd be a bit where like you're in the middle because you have to stand in the middle, and there'd be little ninjas, and you've got to go, whoosh, and it'd go ka-ching, and you'd like hit them. But like if you missed one, it'd hit you, and they'd land on your face and be like, wham, wham, wham. Yeah. I mean, I'm not putting iToy in because
no. Okay.
it's not.
We were just so go
Yeah,
on, Devin, give us a game.
Is it my game? I mean, my go.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm gonna try and find a. You want another fucking shite one? No Man's
Yeah,
Sky.
Yeah.
Not played it, but I've heard it's dog shit.
It is fucking
It is.
shit. It doesn't explain how to do anything. Like you constantly like, oh, you're running low on uranium or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're running low on fucking carbon dioxide. I don't. Whatever. It's just like some random bullshit, and you just. All right, I've got this.
Yeah. It'll be like,
All right, go get this, and you don't have time to do anything.
and then
like-
you start. It's like, oh, you got no oxygen. It's like oxygen depleting. It's like, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, fuck, I need oxygen. And you're like, oh, it's I can see it. It's that yellow plant over there.
Yeah, and it's fucking miles away.
and you're just dead before you get there.
Yeah, and then by the time say you do get there, it's like you're about to die of fucking this now. It's like,
yeah, and
it's shit. It's fucking shit. We spent money on that.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, we bought it because we're like, we'll play this, and fuck me.
I liked the idea of it, and I swear Elliot were like, they've changed it loads.
Yeah, because when it came out, it was worse, believe it or not. When it came out, it was worse than what it is. Like, this game is considered really good by some people.
Yeah, like,
how?
The idea of it sounds good because it's like, there's fucking millions of planets or some shit. Like, they're always getting, like, created. And you can go to a planet that no one's been to before. And that sounds good, you know what I mean? Like, you can go explore this planet.
But they're all the same shit.
It's just shit. It is just shit. Like,
can you not, like, is there nothing for you to, like, alter the stat bars or all that?
No.
Is it all just online? Is it like an MMO? You see other people as offline around?
I mean, you can do, but it's very rare because
can you just go
there's literally, like, hundreds of thousands of planets.
Yeah,
so I mean, if you happen to be on the same one, I mean, you could be. You could find someone.
So I'm thinking like you could private match it and just like check the options. Maybe there's stuff like oxygen level, max it out. You know what I mean? So you prolong it and then
I don't think so.
You can play hard normal, but we were on normal. And it was fucking solid.
Yeah,
that's the easiest option.
Well, is that going in shite?
That's going in shite.
Yeah. All right, I've got another. I'm going to say this one. It's going to be another lower end one.
Okay.
We got Conan Exiles.
It's alright. I mean, I won't put it in shite. It's probably going to go in meh.
The thing is, right, when I played it with you, I thought it was decent. It was kind of good. Like, we had some good times on it, and like we went exploring and shit. When I played it with him, it was fucking shit. Like, I don't know what happened, but the game it was buggy as fuck. Like, so
it was fine for me, but you
like so
shit.
the big trees and big rocks and shit. And they're just not there on mine and Elliot's screen. So we'd be trying to walk somewhere, and we'd just be walking into like an invisible wall.
Oh, okay.
And we'd be like, "What the fuck's happening?"
Yeah. And then I'd be looking at him. I'm like, "There's a big rock in front of you. What are you doing?"
But it were happening like way too much.
Yeah.
Like,
and
maybe it was just
when the game promises you can play nude and it just won't let you do it. What's the point?
Yeah, like we could when we did, but we couldn't
like
when we.
It will like
option in it.
Nudity, and I'd tick it so I could have it, and I'm just not nude.
I don't know, but I just remember. I remember playing it and just like massive spiders and scorpions and shit after you.
Didn't see any of that shit.
I remember like we'd go to like that Snake Island and stuff, and then we went into like.
Oh yeah, the fucking massive Snake Island.
Yeah, and then we went into that big geezer. There was like a big statue that came alive.
Oh yeah.
Like so, like that's what I'm saying. We had a different experience.
We did have a good time.
So I'm gonna put it at meh.
Yeah, it's gonna go meh. It's not quite all that, like,
but
I won't say it's worth playing. So
if I were just going off the experience with you, I'd have to put shit.
That's my only experience. And I
did have a fun time. Shit. At least I got to play the game before it went to shit. So I'm gonna put meh.
All right, I'm gonna go for a bit. It's probably gonna be it's not high up, but Payday. You played it?
I didn't play it.
You played it?
I played it a little bit. I'd probably the idea of it's good, but it's very repetitive.
The idea is good, and it just reminds me of like a Rainbow Six Siege engine. It's a bit.
It's like a knock. It's like you've got. It's like I want to play Rainbow Six Siege. We've got Rainbow Six Siege at home.
Yeah.
And you play Payday.
Yeah.
So
it's quite.
Are we doing both then, Siege and Payday?
We'll do. But like Payday, for example, it's good. You know what it's about, right?
Yeah, I know what it's about.
Yeah.
And it's really
terrorists.
Yeah, you gotta kind of get all the money and get.
It's doing like heists and shit.
Yeah, it's heists. It's quite good, but I think after a heist or two, you just kind of get bored. So it's probably
could make it so much better if it were like proper in depth. Like GTA heists are more in depth.
Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, it's probably gonna go.
And I like the idea of like, do you know, like masks and shit. Like being like, oh, have a theme for your heist.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we could all be like Pokemon. Which obviously that's just an example. Like be like, right, you're Squirtle, I'm Pikachu. You're fucking Bidoof, because you love Bidoof. But
yeah.
I'd probably say meh.
Yeah, it's going to go in meh.
But probably. Siege, Rainbow
Six Siege is probably one from top for me. I think it's
very good, very nice.
It's
like,
very fun.
For what it is, like,
it's simple.
I don't think it can be much better.
It's simple. Is it It's 5v5, search and destroy in a way for people.
The only thing that I'd say would, if it had a mode where you didn't have to play constantly sweaty. Like it's another one where if you don't play for a bit,
but the casual is just shit.
The casual mode is so much worse.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest downside of Siege is that it is a bit too sweaty. Like, I feel like you can't really relax too much. You kind of just get dumpstered if you do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The only way I can really play casually is if we have a full lobby. Because then I'm like, right, bit of banter. And if we lose, it's not that big of a deal. But if you've got shitters on your team, you have to
fucking
play
team
well.
kill you as well.
Yeah. The amount of times I've...
Yeah. So, what?
Very good, very nice.
I'd put it in very good, very nice.
Alright, okay. Go on then, Benjamin.
Right, what we're gonna go with here then? What we're gonna go with is, I guess we'll just go with. I'm gonna go with this Rogue Company.
Worth playing.
Yeah, worth playing.
Yeah, I give it. Worth playing.
I enjoyed it, but they kind of ruined it in a way by allowing every
worth playing
operator, right? I think they called them. I can't remember, but every operator being able to have
any gun
that they have. So if they had an SMG, they could just use any SMG. So it wasn't. You're not very. That character's not unique to a certain gun.
It's like
anymore.
some people were literally good because they had a certain gun.
Maybe.
Or it made them better, like, or someone would be like, oh, these have really good gadgets.
Yeah.
But the downside is they don't have the best SMG. But now you can just get it, so it's like, what's the fuck?
I mean, if it's like, if you turn around tomorrow and be like, I'm going to try it, I'm totally up for it.
I'm done for it.
Because I really enjoy it, because fucking Anvil, big boy, big daddy Anvil.
Yeah, but...
The big shield, the big C4, the big LMG, just really fun, but yeah, they kind of killed it. And the best game mode is unlimited time mode, and they just took it out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bit... So yeah, it's just worth playing, I suppose. It can go in.
Yeah,
this one is another potential goat.
Is it Rajan?
We did Payday and thingy.
We did Payday, then you did.
And Rainbow, we did it together.
Oh shit.
And then,
yeah. So
I thought
you give us some.
Gotta be, well, for me it's goat. The Forest.
Yeah. Goat.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some good times on it. Yeah.
I think The Forest is the best co-op game I've ever played. In my opinion.
Really?
It's just
like
the amount of good moments it's provided.
Yeah.
Just from like, it's such a basic kind of concept, but it's got a good story. The game modes are good, like the actual like mechanics of it.
Yeah.
And it's not like a piece of shit mess like 7 Days to Die.
Yeah.
Like, if 7 Days to Die wasn't so laggy and shit, I'd put it very cool. Not as good as Forest, but it'd be.
The frames are so bad on that game.
But like, just everything about the Forest. Like when we were doing the story, because like you can just play it as like a Minecraft thing where you build a base, or you can actually do the story, which is fucking creepy as fuck. Like seeing the spider. Like we played for so long, and then we finally see a big cunt, a spider mummy as we call them.
Yeah.
The spider mummies, Mr. Beans, Demogorgons, and then. But just the amount of moment, and when the Forest 2 eventually comes out,
it's going to be this time.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the Forest 2. Man.
Might be sick that week.
Right, is it me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've fucked up the order, so I can either go. Or
go on then.
Well, so I'm going to go with a bit of a throwback. We got SmackDown vs Raw 2006 specifically.
Let me Google it because I want to see if it's the one that
I played 7 a lot.
6 and 7 were both the best ones in my opinion.
Yeah, 7 was so good.
But
I really loved it.
I feel like they were very similar.
Probably were.
So let's just say both of them.
Let's just go with both.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, I won't say it's going back to worth playing, but at the time...
Yeah, well, obviously, you've got to go off the time.
Yeah.
It's 2007 I played most. I did play 2006. But 2007.
Alright, let's just do 2007 then.
2007.
I think they were both very similar.
Very, very good.
If I'm going off of how much I played and how I liked it back then, it'd be good.
Like you just, you'd have everyone like plugging in the controllers, and you'd just be like, I don't know, man. You think you would like you could create your own guy. And their own walkout and stuff like that.
And the career mode.
What did you ever?
Road to WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that was back then as well. So good.
Did you ever used to like make a girl one, and then you'd put the finisher as the what were it called? It was like a little cat fight or some shit, and it.
The way it's like.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
They'd be like rolling round together.
Oh my god!
I'd be like,
yeah. Oh my god! I completely forgot about that.
I don't. That's like in my mind, and I'd be like, oh my god!
That's
of course I did that. Of course I did. And you used to were it 2007 when they brought brown panties in, and you'd you're fighting, and then you just rip the bra off.
Oh.
Well, not the bra. You rip the top off and they'd be in the bra.
Oh no, I don't think it was. I don't think it was that one. But I remember being like, oh, I'd create like a woman. I'd be like, oh, that's really nice, and then I'd be like that finisher, and then I'd have a fight another woman, and I'd be like,
yeah, just little fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
All right, I'm gonna throw in something that's gonna be high up.
Wait, is it going good?
Oh yeah, sorry, we haven't even done that.
Oh wait,
it's not.
Go.
It's not go, is it? I mean,
but I'd put it very good.
Very nice.
Yeah, it'll go very good, very nice.
Back then, like when someone came around, it'd be like, oh, what we playing? We'll play like you could literally have like 4 of you, just Hell in the Cell and shit as well.
Yeah,
you get the little dent in the top, and you'd be like,
so good.
Yeah,
and then
you'd literally just be fucking absolutely murdering people.
what's the one Royal Rumble and shit like that?
Yeah,
get mad at referees and batter referees. Yeah. Have a Batista bomb. Right. Anyway, I've got a game. I'm gonna go with Batman: The Arkham Collection. Not played it. Well,
the first 2 are good.
Yeah,
and then the second 2 worth playing. So for me, it's very.
So we're going Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and then which is it? It's
Origin.
Fuck Origins.
There's Origins and then there's
Arkham
but Knight.
Arkham. Let's just go with Arkham Knight, the trilogy, because Origins is a different studio completely, and it's trash. So let's just say them 3. So if we've got 2 goats,
I think
it's gonna go goat.
Got to be goat.
It's got to be
because
goat.
Arkham Asylum especially. Oh my god.
Yeah. So fun. I'm surprised you haven't played it. Really, really good.
Just a single player game, I guess.
I remember being young on PS1 and playing like Batman and Robin and stuff as well. So good. It used to be like you look from above though. If that made sense. Like you look from above and you're fighting like so it's like the camera's on top of them.
Yeah.
So you see them from above and
but
good games. But obviously I'm not gonna play it because I can't remember.
It'd be like I'd watch Batman Dark Knight trilogy and then I'd be like, I'm off to play Arkham. And I'd just be there like just playing it for ages and.
Right, go on, Damon. You give us one then.
What a show! I mean, a game. I'm gonna go for another potentially low one, PUBG.
I like the idea. I've played it. I like the idea. It's a bit clunky in a way. I think.
I think it's very similar to 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, it's clunky. It's not smooth.
If I'm going off like of just what I've seen and stuff. I just think it looks shit, to be honest. But
it's just
I've
like
not played it, so I'm not gonna.
It's like a poor man's battle royale.
It's a meh for me.
Yeah, it's gonna go meh. Definitely, I think.
Did we say 7 Days to Die? Well,
no, we haven't said it. Do you want to do it?
Might as well. I mentioned it now.
I mean, I like it.
I'd say me. I don't think it will.
Worth playing.
I think it's worth playing. It is worth.
If
playing.
they sorted out the frame rate,
I think we had good times on it, but like. I don't know.
The idea is that it's a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, trust me. Like, if you see some people like I've played it, my god, like they're on day thousands and shit, and like they've got so many like good traps and just it's really.
I'm pretty sure on console, once you get past day 30, it just goes to shit.
Yeah,
like
it will do. Like, I mean, it was on PS4, wasn't it? And it's just not. I don't think it's big enough to run it because you've got so many zombies sprinting at you.
So why don't they port it over? Like,
probably just no one cares for it anymore, I suppose. Like the second Days Gone game, for example, they cancelled it. So,
but loads of people want it.
Yeah, I know. I signed a petition for it. I had 100,000 signatures on it.
This guy's a right loser.
What do you mean I'm a loser? I liked it. I told you this. So yeah, right, go on, Ben.
Is it me? Right. I don't know if you two have had the full experience of this, but I'm gonna say RuneScape.
I've played it a decent amount.
I've played it, but it's alright.
So we're gonna have a very mixed opinion on this.
I don't know if I'd say worth playing, to be honest.
I'm gonna go meh because I've not played it much. From what I have played it,
we're gonna have a bit of a weird one here. Because for me, it's gonna be GOAT. Because that was in primary school. That was the game. Like everyone in primary school would be like, let's get on this world and we'll meet up at this place and we'll all kill these fucking goblins and then we'll level up as strength or whatever. And then we'd all be like, what's your fucking woodcutting and all this sort of shit. That's what like the whole primary school were like that though. It was class. Like, and for some reason, everyone just told each other, each other's like login and password. I've no idea why. And then everyone ran home to change like the password, and then I logged in on Jordan Bell's account, and I just stole all his shit.
What a knobber.
Oh shit, you are.
Yeah, but that's what we were all doing. We were all doing that. I just got on first.
Well, I mean, just put it in. I've said meh. You've said goat. What are you saying?
I've said meh as well.
So that means it's one of them, man.
Worth playing then, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking
it was so good for me.
of you saying like as in the game from primary school, for me it were Age of Empires. You ever play it?
Primary school? I thought that were a new game.
No, Age of Empires has been about fucking ages.
Man. I played the second one first.
PC and shit like that.
Yeah, I played the second one first. Mate, I loved it.
Yeah.
So good.
I love
Wizards. There's just.
Have you ever played Halo Wars?
I've not played it, but I know what it is. It's kind of similar to that.
It's like Halo Wars is like a really easier version of something like that.
Yeah.
But I used to love games where you'd build up an army and then you'd control the army.
You played it, Age of Empires.
No.
It's like you start off on like a little wooden and hay shack as your town centre, for example, like your town hall, and then like you'd have a few like minions, I guess you could call them, and you'd send them out to hunt and get wood and fish and stuff like that, and then you'd get more, and then your town centre can be upgraded by giving so many of these materials, and then it go up and you can have more, and then eventually you can make a barracks, you can make a fishing, what's it called, a dock, and also then you make like an army and a wall around your town, and then other armies come and attack you and stuff. Really good.
Go and invade other places.
Yeah, it's like I've played it on PC against other actual real players, and it's miles better than just the co-op and stuff like that you can play on just normal against AI because they're stupid.
What would you give it?
SmackDown versus Raw for the time of fucking goat, but it'll probably go in very good, very nice for me personally. I think it's a strategy game. I really like it. That type of games.
I'd put it in worth playing personally. Like I used to like games like that, but I prefer.
So if it's Halo Wars, where would you put that in? Because
I put it in one below. Go. So me and Beasley used to
very good, very nice.
Love games.
But it's like a strategy game, right? Something similar, in a way. But it's Halo though, isn't it? So
Halo was really good. I think.
You have to vote between you because I don't know. I've never played it.
I'd worth playing it personally.
Me personally, it's very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
So what we're doing?
Right, well, I'll think of a number between 1 and 2.
1.
Maybe 2.
So it goes in very, very good, very nice.
What?
Is that what?
I didn't even.
Alright, I'm gonna flip this phone.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna throw it like this. If it lands on yellow,
okay,
then it's worth playing.
Okay.
And if it lands on that, then it's you.
Okay.
Alright, it's me. It's worth playing.
Alright, fair enough.
That's how we decide.
Hacks. Alright, go on, Damon. What you got then?
Is it me?
Yeah.
I've got, right. There's
so many that we've missed out are like top tier.
I feel like we have to keep going. Surely, I don't know. I've got so many that we need to go through.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
Very good, very nice.
Worth playing.
I fucking love it, me.
I like Dead by Daylight. The only thing with Dead by Daylight is you need like a lot of people.
Yeah,
times when we had full people and we were doing it where we mute the killer,
I think that was the best time.
That was so good.
I think that was the best time. I liked playing against you lot. Like, I think online sometimes you just get some real sweaty killer and you just can't do anything.
When they start your body, it's just pointless.
Like Ghostface and stuff like that, where you can't hear him. Like, I mean, obviously,
I don't mind stuff like that.
Obviously, it's part of the game, but it's
like him getting jump scared by Ghostface.
Yeah. I suppose the more is like when somebody's a hag and they've downed somebody and they've put the thing there and you go to it and they're just there on you straight away, like they're camping body.
I think it kind of, when you get into the game, I think it kind of loses the charm, I guess you can say. Like when we first started playing, I don't remember when you were watching me, you were dead, and I ran up the stairs behind the killer.
Yeah.
And I shit myself. Like back then when we were playing it were more about, it's scary.
Yeah.
And then it kind of gets into the bit where it's like, it's not as scary no more. You can still get like some jump scares and shit.
Yeah.
But it's more about like, I'm looping the killer on this, and I'll throw on this pallet.
Yeah.
I think it kind of gets, I think when it gets to that stage,
it's because you know you can do that because you have them perks as well. You've got like, what is it, Windows of Opportunity, I think, where you can see where you can escape and you don't make no grunting noise, so it's like, oh, I can just heal. I don't need to worry about the killer hearing me.
That's why I like the custom ones, because then it's like...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, when we were playing, like, I thought that was really fun, but then fucking Elliot and Kibin went,
Because, like, obviously we'd mute the killer, but, like, I could hear, like you could hear the killer. So, like, you'd be there, like, you can't hear me, but then I'd just be walking, I'd be like, I can see you. And I'd just see you all run.
Yeah.
Like, right, here we go.
Yeah.
And, like, Michael Myers or something, you can stalk from across the map.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, bing, 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 bing. And I'd be like, oh. Like, I think very good, very nice.
Yeah, very good.
Just from,
fair enough then.
Just from that. Yeah.
Fair enough then. Is it you now?
No,
I've just said that.
Alright. That bad, that. This number just rings me all the time.
Is it real?
It's some bullshit. Right, so what we're going to go with now, I guess we'll go with... This is the only one that we played. Green Hell Demon.
Meh.
Alright, yeah, meh.
Because
it's literally like...
it's a poor man's forest.
Yeah.
But it's proper detailed. The only thing is, it doesn't explain much.
Yeah.
If
you need to eat like a certain amount. Like on the forest, it's like you're hungry. Yeah. On this, it's like you need carbs. You need fat.
And like if you walk through a bush, you get scratched, and if you don't like put something on it, it gets infected.
And if you can get like leeches on you,
is that the one that I said to you?
Yeah, but it's shit.
Is it? It's not shit. You just need to understand it.
There's too much going on. It's like you do something. And you've got leeches on you, you've got to pick them off again.
It's like a proper hardcore survival game.
Yeah.
So if you like survival games, you'd probably be straight.
But like, I feel like it's one of them, like, in my opinion, it's kind of like No Man's Sky where you can never progress because there's always something wrong with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're hungry. Oh, you this. Oh, you've got leeches on you. Oh, you've broke your leg. Somehow. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but it was quite funny.
Yeah,
when you that video with Map and your face just comes through because you fainted in front of it. Yeah. That was so funny.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Warzone. It's its own game, so it's separate from Call of Duty, obviously. So let's just go with Warzone 1. Benjamin.
I'd give it very good, very nice.
I would go very good, very nice. Even though afterwards I just thought, you know what, it's not there anymore for me. Go on, Damon, what do you think?
Worth playing. But I mean, it's going in very
the only issue I have with the first one is you play against such sweaty people, the better you get. And it's just not fun anymore.
It's skill-based matchmaking. That's COD. That is literally killed COD.
And
in a sense.
I have seen videos of a guy in a building literally sliding, jumping around, and killing 4 people off, right? I get it, yeah, there's a skill gap and whatnot. That's not COD for me. I don't know. If you want to go play some fucking... What's it called? Apex Legends or some shit where it takes millions of bullets to kill people. I just don't. It's just not COD.
Yeah,
and like the new ones come out, right? It's a little bit slower pace, right? It's more like Blackout for me, and I really love Blackout. We'll probably get to that at some point. Anyway,
we'll do it now.
Yeah, we'll do them now. And for me, it's like it's just like Damon said about the survival games. That is up my street because it's slower paced. It's more tactical. It's more about positioning, not. Oh, I'm going to get this bounty, I'm going to get this UAVs, spam the shit out of these UAVs, and just see everybody on the map. You can't do that shit no more.
Yeah.
So it's just miles better, in my opinion. So the first one, it was very good, very nice, but then it dips down to just worth playing, in my opinion, but we'll just play very, very, very good, very nice. The second one, I mean, it's still very good, very nice, the second one, because I really enjoyed the first one.
This new one?
Yeah, the new one that's come out, number 2.
Meh.
What makes it meh for you?
I haven't played it enough.
I think another thing is that I think Warzone's just lost its. I think it's again.
It's just
lost it.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Warzone 1 for the time was perfect.
Yeah.
Lockdown, we needed something, and it was good for its time.
Yeah.
Warzone 2 is literally the first one, but worse in my opinion.
I just think battle royale games are just. The boring
and that as well. It's like it's Warzone 1. It were around for a long time. They've brought out Warzone 2. They've changed it for the worse in my opinion. But it's pretty much the same still in a sense.
When you say change it for worse, what have they changed? Okay,
it's just the small stuff. Like, well, for me, I know this is like, I don't have the game, so and I know that that's like. Oh, well,
I mean, there's like the sniping, which I understand.
That's just shit. Though,
I don't get it as well. It should always be a one shot to the head. I completely agree. But what else is there in there? Like, they've got the backpack system from Blackout, which we were used to. You can have, multiple things. You can't spam the shit out of UAVs. You can buy your teammates back, which is what we always wanted on Blackout as well. Yeah. So what is it that? What else is it that literally you are like, no, this is just shit?
I just think, it's too slow. It is way too slow in my opinion. Like is it the map that's too big? I don't know, but
I think it's the circle times.
It is way too slow. Like, yeah, it's boring as fuck. It's like, I don't know.
It does like you get like the first part when you drop in, it's all chaos, and then you loot up, and then it's like you got your guns, and it's like, right, what next? That time, they need to shorten that time.
And another thing about Warzone 2 is I thought when it was coming out, it was gonna be what I wanted it to be, like as in like Blackout sort of thing. You pick up a gun.
Yeah, that's what they were gonna do.
You get this attachment, you put it on the gun.
Yeah.
Then they reverted it. Yeah. So like that instantly made me like that just gave me a bad vibe instantly. So I was just thinking like, well,
I'll tell you right now because you're probably not fully up to date with it. So what they're doing is like they've gone back because like all streamers are like, oh no, we don't want this, we want loadouts and stuff like that. So that's why they went from ground loot to having your guns. Then they put loadouts back in shops at proper increased prices because they weren't in shops. And now they're decreasing the prices. They're increasing the cash on the map, so people are able to buy the loadouts more. They're going from 2v2 Gulag back to 1v1 Gulag, so they're just reverting everything. So it's going to eventually just be like Warzone 1, minus the bunny hopping.
But that's what I think. I don't think it. To be fair, I don't think if Warzone 2 came out instead of Warzone 1, I probably would have liked it maybe as much as I did. But it's had its time, and I think it's just dead for me now. So like that's why I just don't like it anymore.
Fair enough.
So what were we saying about that?
I think they're both going to go in, well, for me anyway, very good, very nice, because I did enjoy number one a lot, and this one I'm really liking it myself, so I've played fucking shit tons.
Sure. But no, not sure. It's me.
Are we putting them both in the same category, or are we doing separate?
You can do if you want. You want to put them all both together?
If they're both together, then it'll be in the middle for me.
Yeah, it'll probably go worth playing them, right, for you, and then probably you as well, so yeah, just put them worth playing. Yeah, right, well... That were games, tier list part 1.
Lots of games, lots of good, very nice.
Yeah, we're going to have to do part 2 because we've got too many other excellent games to go through.
Yeah.
Too many.
Man.
Too many.
Men. But yeah, part 2 will be out at some point.
Probably. So, we're going to have to do it the week after, aren't we, surely?
Yeah, we'll bring it out for next week.
That just means they're going to have to wait.
Or should we split it up and like do an Urban Legends and then do part 2?
Oh, spoilers.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, there's some Urban Legends in here. The fucking people are demanding it, man. People being
yeah, Urban Legends they're good.
Yeah.
But
it's up to
I think we should give it a little split. Like we did the A to Z and then we...
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah. Well, alright. It'll be video games and then an Urban Ledge and then rest of games.
And then West Ham.
And then it's West Ham! Fucking Sandra!